Okay, let's take a little tour of what our course looks like. My view in Blackboard is going to be a little different from yours. Let me see. Yeah, I can make it look more like yours here. So what we're going to do is take a tour of what's in the Blackboard site and then take a look at LiveText and kind of give you an idea of what you're going to be dealing with during the summer. So our Blackboard course has a projects section, and if you notice in the projects there are 9 projects plus the Project 10 digital portfolio wrap-up, which is just a final take a look at all of your edits for your projects and do the improvements. So let's take a look at how the projects are structured. When you click inside of each project, there's a series of objectives. Then there are readings. Sometimes there's a video, and then there are readings, and then assignments, and a review and evaluation. So for this first project, you'll take a look at the objectives, and those will give you an idea of what you're supposed to learn from the project. When you're doing your own projects, your objectives that you'll have for it will relate to the SOLs, with their standards of learning. So if you look at our NET standards are and the technology standards for instructional personnel. These NET standards are national technology standards for educators. So you'll want to look at those and say, all right, in this project, what are the things I'm expected to learn? I'm expected to know how to access the course materials and complete all the steps and then join a discussion group. So those are the things that you'll have to do. And then you'll watch a video and then click inside of project readings, and you'll see, and this is true for most of the projects, there's a pretty fair amount of reading. This is light compared to some of the other projects. And what this means is you'll have to pace yourself. There's no way you can do the projects all in one day and then expect to do really well on them, unless you're the type of person that can work for 12 or 14 hours a day straight. There's no way that you're going to be able to, say the project is due on Sunday, you'll be able to start Sunday afternoon and get it all done. So allow yourself the right amount of time to do the projects, and you'll be able to be successful. So if you look at the readings, there's several things to do, how to where to access the Blackboard student tutorials. So there's a link there you can go and get help with Blackboard. There's an online student orientation that you can check for your computer compatibility and check your computer literacy survey. Then you'll need to make sure that you read about the academic writing requirements. So what I do is I use Microsoft Word to do your to check the number of words and to do a grammar check to see the level of writing that you're at which you're writing, and then I will then of course read the entries to make sure that they make sense. So you'll have to be writing at a 12th grade level or higher, and in a few minutes I'll show you how to check that on your own machine. So the next thing you'll do is go to the project assignments. I thought that was a link, but it's not. So I'm going to navigate back to the project assignments, and you'll see there's a discussion board entry that you'll need to complete. There's a chat that you'll need to have in a group called First Things First, and then instructions on how to join the group here. Then the final thing is email. You'll have to email me a completed copy of the table that's right here. So you'll open up this Word document. You're going to completely fill in this table with definitions and the citation, and that's the website from the readings where you got the information. And then you'll put the information piece size in order, and then here you'll provide the 3 or 4 digit file extension, and those are all gained from the reading, except for the inspiration graphic organizer. You can get that information from inspiration.com. So you'll be putting the file extensions in one column, then the next column you'll be providing a brief software of what the software is used for. For example, the iMovie in iTunes is for playing movies and listening to music, but there's other things you can do in iTunes also. Then the citation is a copy and paste of the link from the reading where you got this. You'll save this document and you'll attach it to an email and send it to me. So remember when I was telling you about how to check your writing level. So when you are creating your writing responses for not so much this project, but the next project and a few after, you'll need to be writing at the 12th grade level, and you'll want to know how to check that. So the way you're going to want to check this is, in this version of Word, you'll go to Review, and then Language Preferences, and Proofing, and there's a check mark here where you want to check Show Readability Statistics. Once you check that and you go through the spell check process, okay, when I'm finished, it'll give me this grade level. So you can see this table right here is at grade level 6.4. And because it's a table, it has short words, short sentences, they're incomplete. They're not long paragraphs or highly technical words. Some of them are. So those are some of the ways you'll be able to raise your readability statistics up to a higher level. So use technical words, use longer sentences, and use longer words in general, and that'll help raise your grade level readability statistics. So this is the document you're going to fill out and send to me via email. Then the next thing you'll have to do is purchase a LiveText subscription. I think it's $98. You can do it online or in the bookstore. Then you'll just need to activate it and start using your LiveText. So let's take a look at what's in LiveText here. So this is the tool that we're going to be using to send your stuff back and forth. And what you're going to end up with is all of your 9 projects are going to live inside of this LiveText, and you'll be able to show this to a potential employer when you go to do a job interview. Your projects will be all here in one single document. And so you'll have project 1 is the scope of content, which you'll fill out 2 areas here, and then attach your table, and then copy and paste your table into the technology terminology section. When you're ready to submit your project, you'll follow the instructions in Blackboard. Your view is different from mine. So you'll follow the instructions, and there's another video on how to do that. This is just an overview of what's in here. Your second project is the technology integration. Your third and fourth projects are the software tools. So you'll fill out the first part, send it to me, then come back to the same section, fill out the second part, send it to me again. And then your fifth project is the internet. I think it's 6 is Web 2.0. And 7 goes back to technology, I think, and then I know I skipped one. Then there's the web quest, which is the final one. But essentially, this is an overview of what LiveText looks like, and you'll be using this to submit your projects. So going back to Blackboard, your first project, you'll be participating in a discussion board, participating in the chat tool, participating in email, which you'll send to me with your completed technology terminology, and then activating your LiveText account. So there are several instructional videos, and then there's a LiveText support link which you can look at. The student information site here, which is at the education.edu/LiveText, contains text and videos on how to submit your projects in LiveText, so you'll want to review that. So this is just a general overview of how Blackboard works. If you have questions, please email me. If you do it within Blackboard, I'll be able to see right away in your email subject line that this is from you, and it's from someone in my class. So because it's got a longer subject line, it gets my attention quickly. So there'll be more videos coming as we go along in the projects, but this is the first sort of general overview of how to navigate in Blackboard and what's expected for Project 1. I look forward to speaking with you in the discussion boards and via email, and I'll talk to you later.